LeBron had some comments recently when asked in an interview whether or not his son Bronny could play in the league currently right now. LeBron did not hesitate in letting it be known by saying simply, he, meaning Bronny, his son, he could play for us right now. Easy, easy. Should LeBron's teammates feel disrespected by LeBron saying that Bronny could easily play for the Lakers right now at this very moment?
No, because it's his son. What the hell they gonna say to LeBron James? Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You out of pocket for that company. Man, what you talking about? I'm gonna say whatever I want to say about my son. He gonna tell me what to say about my son. If you don't like what I'm saying, play at a level to where it's so glaringly obvious that he don't belong to where it's insulting to even ask. If you're not doing that and you're doing what you're currently doing, it's free game for him to. Well, first off, it's always free game for the best player, arguably ever, to speak his mind. And again, speak his mind about his son, not about somebody he heard, not about somebody he watches and admire. Well, he does watch and admire his son, but you know where I'm going with this. Like it's a personal aspect to it, to where I mean, what can you really say to it? You can't get butt hurt. If this man feel like his son, because all he's saying is my son is good enough to be in the NBA right now. He just raising Bronny draft stock because they already called him Drew Holiday, right? Which is pretty high praise. You're a championship caliber two-way point guard in the NBA. It's pretty high praise. So, um,
Drew
nah, man,
Holiday has
shit.
had a great career.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you ask any NBA player would they love to have a Drew Holiday career, I think the resounding answer would be yes. Made some All Star teams, made some All Defensive teams, um, and won a championship, you know, and then got paid, a couple times.
I too felt that when LeBron said what he said, I felt like LeBron was speaking. That's one point of it too. Izzo is if y'all wasn't playing at a level that made question whether or not we need Brody, um, maybe LeBron, sings a different tone. But for me, I feel like in LeBron saying easily Bronny could play for us right now, I think Bron is speaking more so to the desires of his heart and that being his last standing dream to play with his son in the NBA. So whether or not you want to perceive it as a shot at his current teammates, I think it just has mostly everything to do with LeBron wanting to check off that last box on his career, being able to say that he played with his son.
You know where I'm going with this. Like it's a personal aspect to it, to where I mean, what can you really say to it? You can't get butt hurt. If this man feel like his son, because all he's saying is my son is good enough to be in the NBA right now. He just raising Bronny draft stock because they already called him Drew Holiday, right? Which is pretty high praise. You're a championship caliber two-way point guard in the NBA. It's pretty high praise. So, um,
Drew
nah, man,
Holiday has
shit.
had a great career.
Absolutely,
Um, and at this rate, who knows if like Braun stays in long enough, you know what I'm saying, for us to see Bryce come down, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I think Braun was speaking to mostly.
Man, I think that LeBron trying to light a fire against those young guys on the team, period. I think he has no issues with D'Lo. I don't think he has no issues with AD. I don't think he has no issues with anybody that's past like 4 or 5 years. It's
definitely
to
think he
the
got an
guy.
issue with D'Lo.
Uh,
But go ahead.
I feel like that's something that he's. You know
Can't
what?
score
I
two
think
points.
You know what. I may agree with that because at the end of the day, if any position Bronny were to play, it would be point guard. So, I think it does send a shot at D'Lo as well. Now that I think about it, but at the end of the day, like I don't think he meant. I don't think he realistically meant that. I think he meant that more just to fire them up, get them motivated, get them to try a different scheme of, to motivate his teammates because this is, because they're playing pretty crappy. I think LeBron expected them to be more motivated and to be
I ain't gonna
more,
lie.
just
If I'm in there in the locker room right now with Bron, bro, I'm telling man, bring that little nigga in here, strap up right now. I bet I do it. Crazy. Yeah,
see. See, but at the end of the day, though, like if you're a professional, you're gonna translate that to where everybody can see it. It ain't gonna matter what happens behind closed doors. You got to show, like, okay, like you said, what? I wish he would. Look how we playing now. Like, but at the end
like
of the day,
Bron, I'll bust his
with
ass.
being
You
a
bring him in
with,
here.
with being a leader, you gotta try different stuff to, motivate your teammates. And I think where he's at, being 20 years in, yeah, he had to go deep in his bag of tricks to figure out a way to motivate his teammates. So that's what LeBron is known for, motivating his teammates. Yes, he's a great athlete. Yes, he's a great player. He has a whole bunch of accolades. But that's one thing LeBron does not get enough credit for, is motivating his teammates to be the best players they can be. So this is one of his not even antics, but one of his ways of trying to motivate his teammates. I don't think it's a true statement. I think he was put on the lie detector. I think at the end of the day, it would not. It would be. I wouldn't say it'd be a lie, but it'd be what they say when it's not true, but it's not false. Or when it's not false, but it's not true or whatever. It's like the in between. That's what I think it would be if it was on lie detector. It's like, yeah, you love your son, but at the end of the day, like the Lakers just playing like crap right now, and you just need them to play better. Period.
I mean, something else too to think about is I would think that if your dad is arguably one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game, and you growing up under him and
The
watching him
greatest,
play,
arguably.
um, Braun probably seen Bernie, you know what I'm saying, in some open runs in the summertime going up against his team, his current teammates. And who knows if Bernie probably got the best of boys, you know what I'm saying? That could be why he said it, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Uh,
because he's really like a more under control Russell Westbrook with a three ball early in his career. I'm talking about pre NBA Russell for the people who going, oh, bro, you just shut up. I'm talking about him
he
at
about to be averaging
UCLA.
triple doubles.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you look at Russell Westbrook and what he was coming out of UCLA, yes, he did get drafted. What did Russell Westbrook get drafted? He get drafted like what, four? He
Oh,
was
he was a
drafted top
lottery,
five.
I believe. Yeah, it was a
He was a
lottery.
lottery, but it wasn't off of this great UCLA season that he had, bro. He was tenacious on defense. He was an athletic one with an immense amount of potential, right? And that's kind of what I see in Bronny, but I think more polished at this age and stage. So who knows, man?
Yeah,
Bronny
was
could come in
Russell
here.
Westbrook, 2008 NBA draft, drafted fourth overall.